Do you see the profit in being a Seventh-day Adventist? We have a complementary source of wisdom. Huh? The writings of whom? Ellen White. God in heaven knows I speak the truth when I say how often I thank God for the ministry of Ellen White. Let me say it again. On my knees, I say it in the hearing of a God who hates lies. I thank God for what he did through that woman. And the legacy of light, the inheritance of truth that has come down to us. We despise it. Studies have shown that one of the factors that contribute to spiritual growth among Adventists is reading the writings of Ellen White. Read the writings of Ellen White. Cherish that wisdom. You got your eyes on a girlfriend? Read messages to young people. Read letters to young lovers. Read Adventist Home. You're thinking of having getting married? Read Adventist Home. You want to bring a child into the world? Read Child Guidance. Not Joyce Meyer and T.D. Jakes and Benny Hinn and the others. You smile and you smile beautifully, but do you understand the insult to God? Here is a source of inspired wisdom. And we despise it and seek carnal knowledge. We have a complementary. Why do I say complementary? Because it supports, it helps us to understand. It in no way conflicts with biblical truth. We despise it. Listen to a Bible verse. Don't go there, just listen. Believe in the Lord your God, so shall you be established. Who can finish that? Believe what? His prophets, so shall ye prosper. Now, let's reread that microscopically. It says, believe in the Lord your God, so shall you be established. It does not say believe in the prophets. It says believe them, which means believe what they say, but you believe in God. Are you following me? There's a difference. Ellen White is not a God. You missed it. It's my fault. Believe in the Lord your God, so shall you be established. Believe his prophets, so shall you prosper. This church officially regards Ellen Gould White as having exercised the biblical prophetic gift. As verily as Isaiah or Jeremiah, even though her writings are not part of the biblical canon, the source is the same. And when you neglect her light, you develop a disregard for this. Build on solid rock. Read the writings of the prophet. Buy her books. Every youth should have education. Every youth should have messages to young people. Every youth should have principles of Christian education. Every young person should familiarize himself or herself with the Conflict of the Ages series. What are the books in the Conflict of the Ages series? Book number 1, this row. Too slow. That row. That row. I want them in order. This row. No, that row. Let's start again. This is embarrassing. The whole universe is watching. The books of the Conflict of the Ages. Book number 1 in chronicle order. That row. This row. That row. This row. All together, the great controversy. Somebody say amen. You read those 5 books and you educate yourselves in the essentials of what we call present truth. But like Esau, we despise our birthright. We despise the health message. We despise Ellen White. We despise the Sabbath.